Hey moms, how are you? I was just on the ground doing some stretches because a lot of you know that, or maybe don't know that I'm a yoga teacher, and a lot of times when I'm sitting at the desk working on stuff, I do get up, and stretch around because it is a 50-10 rule where for 50 minutes you work, for 10 minutes you get water, you stretch, you walk around, and then come back because after 50 minutes, 50, your brain cannot work anymore or function. So you're not working to your capacity if you don't continuously take breaks every 50 minutes. You're just dragging and your brain does not have that power. So you grab a snack, you get water, you stretch. So I'm just on my stretching break. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you moms about investing in yourself because so many times as moms, even when the kids get older and leave the house, we are still busy with them. We're still, involved with them. And sometimes we're overly involved and it's really hard to let go. So we forget to invest in ourselves. And we always say, I don't have time. I'm busy. Someday I will. I've never gotten a facial or don't have time for myself. And when I hear moms over 40 saying they do not have time for themselves, to me that is, excuse my language, but BS. That is just an excuse. So if you say you don't have time or you've never done this, you have time because you are a parent of grown kids. Some of them might have left the house, some might still be there, but it's your job to make time for yourself. Put it on a calendar, set an alarm, because you need to believe that you are a priority. Because how can you take care of everybody else if you don't invest in yourself? And what does investing in yourself do? It helps you with flexibility, it helps you mentally, it helps you physically, it helps you spiritually, it helps your body, it helps you for when you're walking, it helps your breath, it helps everything so that you can age well. It helps your skin. I mean, there's so many things that when you invest in yourself and take that extra time for self-care, it can improve your life tremendously. Like I have a couple of yoga students and they are 92 and 94 and they are moving around. They're not in any home. They're driving. Their minds are sharp, everything. And I asked why? And they said that when they turned 45, they decided they had to do something for themselves. Their eyesight, their hearing, they were gaining weight, they were feeling more tired, and they said we had to do something for ourselves. So they started yoga, and they started investing in themselves, and they started self-care. And now at 92 and 94, they're functioning better than a lot of 60-year-olds that I know, and it's because they invested in themselves. And the longer you wait, the harder it becomes. Right? And what can you do to invest in yourself? You can find people that you connect with, right? That lift up your spirits. You can go walking in nature. You can take a shower and just really lather up. And as you're washing your body, connect with yourself. You can meditate. You can do yoga. You can work out. You can read a book. You can just sit and stare at the wall, read a poem, whatever it is that makes you uplifted, because it should be something that gives you energy and lifts your spirit so that you can go on. And I say this in a lot of my talks, invest in yourself, self-care. And still there are so many moms who listen to the speeches and say, I will. So what I want you to do is take action. Take action, and you can email me back when you take your action if you want, or find somebody that is accountable, because what happens is we become inconsistent and we don't have anyone to help us be accountable. So find a friend, find a neighbor, find a partner, find a child, anyone you can that will help you stay accountable and be like, did you do it? Did you do it? And not somebody who does it one day, skips another day, is not really there. Somebody who's strong, who is going to make your goals or whatever you want to do to invest in yourself come true. Number 2 is don't have a huge commitment to yourself, because what we do is we make these huge commitments and then we fail because our commitments are so big. Like I had a friend who said, I'm going to take care of myself and now I'm going to run a marathon. She started running, then she started walking. Then first it was like every day for a week. Then it became twice a week. And then she was strolling. And by the 3rd week, she's like, this is too much. I can't do it. It's literally baby steps. How would I have done it? I'm not a marathon runner, but what I would have done was the first 2 or 3 days, just put on my shoes and walked around the house. It seems simple. It seems dumb. maybe to some of you, or what is this? But literally, put on your shoes, walk around. Next day, walk. Baby steps. Even if it takes you 3, 4, a year to get to that marathon, do it in baby steps. You'll be consistent. You'll reach your goal and you'll be so excited. You know, I have people who are like, I'm just going to paint a painting and sell them for millions of bucks. They buy all their paints, they buy their easels. And then after a while, they're like, I don't like this, right? So it's little baby steps. Or how about the one where I'm going to cut out sugar and I'm going to cut out bread and I'm going to lose weight, and you imagine yourself so skinny, you know, and you're going to do this, and nobody, whatever they say, you're not going to listen because you are in command and you're going to do whatever you want. So you cut the sugar, you cut the bread, and then what happens? First day you're starving, you feel sick, you know, then by the third day you're like, I'll just add the bread but keep out the sugar. And then within 2 weeks you're eating your bread, eating your sugar because you stayed inconsistent, right? And what could you have done? You could have started with bread and then sugar and then cut it out slowly, maybe from meals, or maybe for a day and then the next day have it and then the next day not, or some kind of system that works with you. Water. I'm going to drink 84 ounces and that's what I'm going to do. Literally, after people drink the second glass, they feel like throwing up because they've made such a big goal. If you don't drink as much water, drink 1 glass a day for a week. Second week, add another. Slowly, baby steps. It feels like it's like too slow, but literally that's going to keep you consistent. So investing in yourself is so important. And I really, really hope that you guys do. And I'm here to help you along the way. And I'll be starting a Uzi Wellness group, which is a membership, which is going to be exclusively for moms over 40. And in that group, we're going to be having speakers who talk about eating and energy, diabetes, women's heart health. We'll be talking about Ayurvedic medicine. We'll be talking about aging, skincare, all of that. So that's going to be exclusively in our membership group. And we will be talking about yoga because that's my first love and my passion. It changed me so much doing yoga. And we'll be talking about so many things with our kids and losing control. And also, I really want to discuss the transition and the journey that we're all taking together because it is beautiful. You know, I'm a mother just like you. All 3 of my kids are out of the house. My youngest one is a senior in college. And I have loved every minute of it. It was really hard when the first left, but the more and more they leave and the more freedom you have to really focus on yourself, I feel like I'm focusing on myself now. I feel like I'm living again. The things that I loved before, some things I love, some things I don't. I'm being adventurous. And the best part is that I've taken yoga, I've taken meditation, certified in them, and I'm really loving and life coach and health coaching, and I'm really loving serving you, the mom, because I feel like I connect. Like a lot of people ask me, how come you help moms over 40? And it's because I've been through it. I know how it feels. Sometimes you're lonely, sometimes you're happy. When the kids don't talk to you, you feel like you feel anger and you feel resentment and you feel like, why are they not talking to me? What did I do? I spent my whole life taking care of them. They're so rude. And you start going through this whole resentment and guilt thing. And then you try to do more and then they do less. And then you feel like they're ungrateful. And then there are days where they love you and they come and eat with you and you just appreciate it. And it's just amazing. So we go through so many emotions in this journey that we're going through, and our kids are also growing and learning, and we're also growing and learning. And that's where Metamorphosis Mom came from, because we were caterpillars and babies when we started raising them. We had no clue. And now we've emerged into butterflies, and we are amazing, and we are worthy. And so I guess my break is over, so I'm going to go and finish up my work for this community that I'm building. And please email me if you have any questions. Please share these posts. Please have other women come in the group, because the more we bond and the more we do together, the more amazing we can be as one. Take care.